Day 2 in Tokyo included a day trip outside of the city to visit Mount Fuji. We had this on our itinerary since we started planning, but we always knew that it would be a last minute decision as to when we went so that we could watch the weather and aim for the clearest day. And it turned out that was today, so we shifted a few things around, had a very early start, and got to the train station around 7:30. One thing about traveling is that you can do all of the research and planning in the world, but you'll never really know the best way to do it until you experience it firsthand. Our day trip to Mount Fuji was amazing and the views were so incredible. It's such a powerful thing to see, but I definitely have a few takeaways for anyone else planning their trip. We just put the route into Google Maps and went with the fastest route, which ended up being one of the JR trains. And we basically just hopped on the train and didn't realize that it was all reservation based. So we were kind of squeezed in with all of the other tourists in between the cars for the hour-and-a-half trip over to Mount Fuji. But once we got there, it was amazing. We went straight up to Honcho Street, which is one of the main attractions. We were there around 9:30 and it was completely dead. But by the time we came down about an hour later, there were loads of tourists just standing around taking photos. So I would definitely suggest getting there early and also just going off the beaten path. We found so many amazing quiet views just by walking one street over. At the end of the day, it is a tourist attraction, so you just have to expect that there's going to be a lot of people there. But honestly, that didn't take away from the experience and how amazing and beautiful it was to see in person. We finished off the day trip with a lunch at the iconic Lawson's and took the bus home, which we much preferred over the train.